Sort of in the lore, I think they describe Terminor's people as sort of like a hill people. Kind of backward and savage compared to the Northerners. That was described somewhere. I think it might have been in one of the letters that that King Lear was writing, and how he couldn't really trust them. I don't know. I kind of get the vibe from the Terminor people, sort of like the same vibe as those ghosts from Lord of the Rings: Return of the King. Kind of like the Oathbreakers. They've just they didn't really help. They were, they escaped from Sorahab. I think they were slaves at one point, but they've always sort of lived here and just been belligerent and, well, not belligerent, but just, unfriendly, we'll say. And I guess with good reason. I guess they can't be blamed for that. After spending all those years in slavery and then in serfdom to Gornia once Phelan married Boadicea. They did not like it. They're free spirits. Aha. Well. You. As you move further and further south in Aidyn, there's more and more chaos. The presence of chaos grows greater. Of course, that would be because, obviously, because the areas get harder and they expect you to be able to deal with it, but also, for story reasons. It's because Alaron has not dispatched any knights this far south. Eventually, he'll form a branch of errants or something, I'm sure, to take care of everything down here as best as he can anyway. These realms are somewhat infected, however. There's a lot of wickedness down here, especially with Shamsuk's tower being destroyed. All of the control of these lands things were relatively kept in check by the Necromancer are no longer, and it is not within the realm of Gornia, so it's not his prerogative to go in and police the area. But he probably will anyway. If nothing more than because Terminor can't really stop him. They can protest all they like, but end of the day, he is the king. He is in command of an army. He'll clean up the area whether they like it or not. I'm surprised these guys weren't able to be stupefied. No, that's fine. There's only 4 of them. No mirror. We don't like mirror. Artro. He seems to be able to hit the broadside of a barn, which is amazing considering his terrible performance on Chaos Isle all those years ago. Incidentally, I'm pretty glad I kept this save. I probably will keep it just for sentimentality. There may come a day when I go back to it for a chuckle if I ever find out something new that I want to show off. You never know. It's good to have a save at max level. Keelan is almost there for another rank in Diplomat. Learning to talk to people, I guess. Archer's got 27,000 stuff and things. Alaron, 12,000 isn't really enough to do much. Train his sword a bit. But, Aberkin, another point in intelligence for him. Everyone's becoming smarter. I think I'm going to heal Keelan before something bad happens. Chaos robes, gemstones, spice, and herbs. Yes, we leave all those. Let us heal her. Use use a couple healing potions. No, just one is good enough. We'll save the game. Gotta remember kind of the way that we went. You can explore all these headlands and everything. There's just so many places that you can go around and look at stuff in Aidyn. It's so many places that are untread, unexplored, that I didn't even touch in the LP. There's stuff to find if you want to find it. They did a good job kind of putting loot all over the place and prompting exploration. Coming up on one of the waterfalls from the intro. That one right there, in fact. One of the ones that you can see in the opening video, the title screen. We fought those trolls that gave us access to Rabasat in Terminus. Now then. Nice. Kind of a windy path down this mountain. But you have to get on the ground level if you're going to do Darkling Hills. I'm actually not sure. We might have came back this way. Yes, we did, in fact. We came back, but we didn't ever go 2. So we're going to go 2 now. We'll see what there is to see. If there be any cutscenes along here, if ever there were going to be a place to have a cutscene, it'd be around here. I don't know why I'm talking like this now. On my West Country accent, which hopefully will get better with age and not get worse like my Gollum accent and my Gollum has. I've got a few in the bag. I need to start working on them again.
Because if you don't use accents long enough, you lose them. You have to keep practicing. Never quit, as Ferris well knows.
I have to admit I miss the fellow. I wish he was an actual party member. I probably would have taken him along. He's too funny not to. I know you can get him in the game for a while. I think he feels... We actually did get him in the game for a while, but he's supposed to leave right after Shamsuk's Tower, but there was a bug in the game that would sometimes allow you to keep him depending on the way that you took to leave the forest. There's like a trigger point where he leaves the party. But it doesn't always trigger if you go a different way out, of course. I'm just nattering on now. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. How about we do a Solar Wrath? No. How about we do the Aura of Death and see if we can get them to flee? Aura of Death. There it is. Wish I had hotkeys for this. I would rig up hotkeys for a keyboard instead of having to scroll through this menu all the time. That'd be another thing that I would do if I ever played the game again. I wouldn't get every spell, I'd just be choosy. Only certain ones are useful anyway. Like, who the hell ever uses remove poison in this game? How ridiculous. This would never happen. Okay, those guys kind of hurt, you know. Okay, they're trying to flee. That one fled. That's good. How about a stupidity, then? That might end this quicker. Probably enough to take on the Stormer. Artro will need to be healed because he's low on health. I can do that from here, in fact. I'll use a curing potion. I don't want him to die. I don't want any tragedy in this episode. In this epilogue, I should say. There. Good stuff. 6,000 EXPs, that'll be enough to boost her Diplomat again, I think. Girl has the gift of gab. As for Artro, we'll probably work on, I don't know, not much to work on really. Aileron could increase his endurance, which would be worth it. You think he would have learned how to do singing by now? Probably not. He never was into the whole troubadour thing. Yeah, that's fine. Chainmail and gemstones. Yes, we'll leave them. Which way were we going? We were heading east. Probably not the correct way. I hear footsteps again already. Disconcerting. I hate this area. Because it's spooky. Another one of those areas that's foreboding in the game. Hello! It's a harpy. Alright, well, you're not on our list of things that we usually have to kill, but... with some hellhounds, how about some of that debilitation there, Keelan? These guys are too intelligent for stupidity to work, so debilitation might work. I think they got the icons wrong on these two, though. Like, you would think the jumbled letters would be stupidity, and the little purple seeds might be debilitation. Oh yeah, we have to actually kill one of them, don't we? Whoops. Cycling turns. Some bird tits. Good stuff. Arturo, finish the job, please. We only need to kill one. Just to sub in that extra hellhound. Aileron. What did we use on them? Actually, no, we need Keelan. That's fleeing anyway. Well, it can go ahead and do that then. That's fine. 5,550 XPs. Could learn our alchemist a little bit better, I guess. Hey, you know what? Why not? Why not? We're not doing anything else with these points, so... you know what? No. Yeah, I don't know. Probably won't be getting that much more XP in the game, so I'll just hang on to it, I guess. It's gonna get too expensive to train. I like keeping things at an even number. Keelan will see. She might be able to get up to another rank in Diplomat. I don't know. It remains to be seen. Okay, so we pointed ourselves in a direction. I need to be going south. Continue going south, that is. Go this way, east and then south. Hoping there aren't any high-ranking Chaos Lieutenants here. But there could be. Ah, there's a golem. 2 golems. Debilitation probably won't work on them, but I'll try it. Stupidity will work for sure. Right. Victory. Aileron has gained a level 27 now. Moving up in the world, 30,000 XP. You know, why not? We'll go for Alchemist. Stockpile everybody else. Hey, a treasure chest. What a novel concept. Curing potions and stealth potions. Sure, why not? Why the hell not? Where are we going, though? Continue going south. Must be said that Aileron doesn't really know the way to Jundar land, I was about to say. He doesn't know the way to Ygritte very well. He doesn't know the way to the Jundar desert off the top of his head very well. Debilitation should work on these guys, if we can get it off. That's a lava hound. That kind of makes me nervous. Hopefully that will stop them from moving, the other ones. If we just have to fight a lava hound, that's not a big deal, but if we have to fight hellhounds... Luckily it's raining. I wonder if that actually affects elemental magic for fire, whether it weakens the fire damage. That would make some sense. Stupidity, yes. Probably. I'm gonna try it just for fun. If anything, it'll make them more likely to fuck up on their casting. Up just to be safe. Start attacking the Hellhound, Lava Hound. Anyone is likely... Yeah, Dragon Flames. Looks like that wasn't enough to make them go. But everyone's resisting, that's good. Immolation. The best of possibilities. Alright, since I can't get rid of them that way, then we'll try Solar Wrath? No. Gotta be Aura of Death. Want to get rid of them more than anything else. Make them flee. Keelan's weapon wouldn't even do anything there. We just killed their leader. They should all begin to book. Yep. The party's victorious. For some reason, the other ability was enough to break their morale, or to break their intelligence. Artro. We'll wait for Warrior on him, I think. Aileron, 37,000. It's unlikely we'll get there, but we'll see. Alright, that's fine. A fireball scroll? What? Okay, well, we didn't have that before, apparently. That's actually neat. Another thing that I did not know. I did not know it was possible to find fireball scrolls off of these fellows. That's cool. Neat. It's on record. If you want a fireball scroll, folks, it's over here. I don't know if there's anywhere else to get one in the game, either. It's pretty cool. I approve. And Aileron's sense of navigation, even after 2 years, is still with him. The Spirit of Beacon is watching over him, guiding him on his way. Making sure he doesn't go astray on the path. Right. This rain should end once we get into the desert. And then a quick save. There we go. My god, it's actually just raining in the desert. You know, this is something that no one else would likely see. It was, you know, with his coming, he brings rain to the desert. If that's not a good omen, I don't know what is. How often do you think this place gets rain? King of Gornia comes and it's raining. Ah, we got a cutscene. Yeah, right. Let's quick save then. Artro. I'm sorry. Artro. What is it, sir? The riddle at the gate. It was a difficult question. You weren't even there for it! He's just pretending he was there. We told him about it and he thinks he was there now. Oh man. But you seem to enjoy it. Weren't you worried? No, sir. I like riddles. Though often the riddle doesn't matter. Didn't matter. Weren't our lives on the line? Victor reports, when it comes to riddles, where your life is on the line, only two things can happen. Either you answer the riddle right away, or you fail to answer it altogether, now. If you answer the riddle right away, then you go through the gate, and the riddle doesn't matter. And if you fail to answer the riddle, some power or some force or something just kills you on the spot. And then, doesn't that riddle actually matter a great deal? Think if a knight is about to be annihilated, it would be very foolish for him to concern himself with riddles, sir. I hadn't looked at it that way. Victor reports, you had your mind on the riddle at the time. Alright. That's some Artro logic there. Can't complain. And we got a salamander. I don't really want to fight that thing, so see if we can't slip by it. I think we'll have no trouble in that. Now the way to Ygritte lies in this direction. I always wondered what that was, but that's just the top of Maxon. That gray area over there. I didn't realize it back in the day. But a lot of cutscenes happen around this area. If I were to wander around this desert, I could probably find more, but I'm not going to do that. Whatever we find, God, we found so many things that we haven't seen yet in the game. I'm happy I came this way. Kind of disappointed there hasn't been any Keelan related cutscenes. But we did resolve her romance in the game. I'm not sure, I don't remember how it went exactly at the time. I think Alaron was kind of like, I just want to think about the quest for now, but he's come around since then. There's that dragon skeleton. I wonder what dragon that was. Was it Ruka or Alold? Maybe it was Alold. I don't know. I don't know how that dragon died. I can't remember. We got a dust devil coming at us. We might as well fight it. Oh god, these things. I think they're pretty vulnerable to fire, if I remember correctly, so... yeah, we'll just try this and see what happens. Yeah. Right, so Abrakin, do a dragon flames on Keelan. I don't feel like mucking around with the sights. Not quite on that one, huh? Alright. You suspect debilitation would do anything to these guys. I don't know. Worth a try, I guess. Right. Artro has gained a level. Well, that was easy, right? Level 17 now. Still waiting on that warrior. Alaron, you don't have enough for that yet. Keelan, she's got enough for another rank in diplomat. We'll train her with that for now. 58 gold. And onward to Ygritte. To see King Zeratus, Emperor Zeratus. To ensure that the peace remains between Gornia and Ygritte. the only one we really have to meet here. I think actually Shola is in the inn. We'll stop by and see her as well. Thought I couldn't get in for a minute, jeez. Which way is it? I don't remember anymore. I think... probably this way. I think. Like the music in here. Place you don't spend any time in, and there's like nothing to do in this city, but for some reason, I like it, damn it. I like it. Those who like it a lot. That's the way to the next level. This would be the inn, I think. Very elegant and ostentatious in here. There's Shola. Is it Cholet or Shola? I always say Shola. Greetings, Alaron. Have the stars spelled out another meeting? They have, Shola. Are you here to seek my aid? In a way. You have any advice? He who hesitates is lost. You think I should take the Emperor's challenge? Well, we already did that, but a life without challenge is not unlike a life lost. Thank you, Shola. Go wisely. I'm sure she's doing her best to sort the desert out as well. Considering we didn't find any chaos minions in the desert, I'd say she's doing a good job so far. We have the innkeeper. As I remember, he was a bit of a prick, so we're not going to talk to him. He's beneath us, beneath our contempt. Let's just proceed quickly to the very top of the Tower of Stars. I think that's what it's called. I don't remember if it had a name or not, but that's what I'm going to call it for my purposes. This is the next way up. A 3-leveled city. It's sort of... This place reminds me a lot of Minas Tirith in a way. Kind of like a big tower in the background, and then... Wonder if there's any cutscene over here with Artro. This is the Stone of Names, or whatever the hell they call it. The Jundar. Different than the Rolls of Knights. Yeah. One hell of a low resolution GIF. At the time, back in the day, I always thought this looked amazing. Well, the Emperor, of course, is not in, but of course we'll say he was. And Alaron is assured that peace will continue with Warnia for as long as each of them live. Things are going well, because damn it, I'll script it that way. We've had enough hardship. This character, he doesn't need any more trouble. Lippy Jundar. Snooty blue elves. It's always the friggin' elves, isn't it? Acting all high and mighty with their pointy ears and their full bushy beards. Maybe they're false beards, like the Egyptians wear. Or wore, ancient Egyptians anyway. Anyway, that's, with that we have reached the utmost corner of the map. We walked from top to bottom. And now we're going to take somewhat of a longer way back. Well, or a shorter way back. Definitely shorter than the way we came, anyway. I hope I didn't pass the inn, because I don't want to be in the middle of the night. No, it's still here. Now we'll get a night at the inn. Make it daytime. And then start the trek home. Yeah. Shut up. Yeah. That'll probably have brought us to about 7 in the morning. Of course, this place looks like the sun is always coming through the windows, so, you know, Yeah, it's perfect. 9 o'clock in the morning, perfect time to leave. Door is over here. I'll be genuinely curious. I'm thinking this probably took us at least 4 hours to walk around here with all those battles, but I'll probably leave the battles in, but I'll definitely do a time tally of how long it took minus battles. Because that did take quite an inordinate amount of time. You know what? I'm going to go over to this dragon skeleton just in the off chance there's some sort of cutscene over here. You just never friggin' know. And considering it's only slightly away from our normal road, we can afford to look. Pretty cool. Though there is nothing at this point, nothing besides that letter, which I don't know why you leave that there. You would think you would bring it home. Put it in a library, at least in the city, for history or something. I don't remember whether that was one of the Jundar or one of the humans, but they were trying to poison the well in Maxon to starve the humans out. So it must have been a Jundar that got eaten. That. Around here was the last place that we saw Ferris, actually. I think it was back more towards the gate. But wherever he is now, he is gone. Forever. We'll never see him again.
But he will always be with you.
I'm sorry, folks. That was not my best Ferris, but my voice is getting tired. Been recording now for about 3 hours. Almost 3 hours. If I'm judging right by my clock, I'm not sure. The barrow is close by. I think I'm going to pay that a visit as well, just to see if Artro has any sort of cutscene over here. It's worth a shot. Place is looking as dismal as ever. If I see any enemies, I'll double back out of here. Not interested in fighting so much. I just want to see our work all those months ago. Ah, there's a zombie. Nah, I'm not interested in zombies. Sorry, goodbye. Zombies are not my problem. We don't do necromancy. Don't deal in necromancy. Somebody else handle that. That's what the wizards are for. I know there's a cutscene up on this ridge. I'm not sure if we found it or not before, but I'm gonna wander up here and then wander back down if not. Close to the gate anyway. It's amazing how close the gate is to the actual desert. Can we get down? No. Gotta continue along. Yeah. I miss it? Yes, I did. No. There was a cutscene with Beacon along this ridge. I think we actually did trip it, though. Can't be certain. That's okay. Weird how the music changes there, isn't it? Swing around. And there's the gate. We're out of here. We're gonna take the swamp back, hug the wall, and get to the pass in the mountains. Wander up the beach and see if anything is different there. I can't remember, was Artro with us for the tower? I don't think he was. I think we got rid of him before we went to Terminor. Make up your mind, music, jeez. Alright, so that'll be a quick save. Yeah, I've said it before, I'll say it again, I don't like this area very much. It's just not very nice. There's bare rock and crooked trees, chaos minions all over the damn place. Annoying music on too short of a loop, and cyclopean terrors apparently. Debilitation should take care of them. Somebody's CC will work. Just depends who. No, not good enough. Stupidity will be good enough. Quit it. These guys have good dexterity. They're getting all kinds of turns ahead of us. Right, 9,000 XP. Almost. Keelan. Keelan has her diplomat. Not gonna be maxed out on this run, I'm afraid. Oh, Abrican, what do with you? We can probably get you to 30 on this. Yeah, no problem. One more battle. That's fine. A Cyclops Hurl Star. Ooh, good stuff. One of the most underused weapons, I'm sure, in this game, if anyone even knows it exists. Most people don't exactly go out of their way to get it, even though I did. Pass in the mountains is right over here. Miserable day. Thunderstorms. Rain. Cold wind. Horrible. Let's get out of here. Save our game as well. And the rain's letting up. Or the wind, at least. And the rain. I can't see where I'm going. There it is. The secret way to Ygritte. This is a secret to most people. Most people don't know that you can cross over the mountains here and get there faster. Well, not so much faster, but just probably safer, to be fair, than crossing the Darkling Hills. the regular way. But then again, you'd have to go through the beach with all the enemies on the beach, so maybe not. Maybe not so much. Let's lose the annoying music, please. I'd rather have no music than listen to this. Right. I gotta make sure I follow the right river, because I need to get to Shamsic's Tower. If I don't follow the right river, lots of footsteps around here. I don't think I want to deal with anything that's on this beach. Griffins, I think, or harpies. No, no thanks. I'm good. Quite alright. I'm gonna check the map, actually, right about now. There's a Chaos Warrior there. We will deal with him in just a minute. Not quite to the point where Shamsic's Tower is, so this would be the wrong river to follow. Right, let's just cut to the chase. Aura of Death. This will be like our banishing spell. Cause them to run before the might of the mage. The one true mage. And the once and future king. That one still has dreams. He's got big dreams, no one is going to tell him no. Alright. We can work with this. Keelan backstab him, I guess. Bye. I passed, damn it. Damage, well. Beat it, beat it, beat it, beat it. All you have to do is beat it. I'll let that one just chill until the other two get subbed in. Stupidity would probably work on them too. It'll be faster than waiting for them to flee. Stupidity. Not in range. See if we can get them in range. I'd like all four, please. 3 will do for now. Maybe the other one will flee. Nope. How about now? That's more like it. 15,000 experience points. Get Abrakin's intelligence to max. Artro. Well, I guess we're gonna do warrior on you. You're a pretty good warrior after all, buddy. Aileron has 40-something thousand XP remaining. I could train his... yeah. Alchemist to 5, there we go. Everything else will be put into endurance now. Lots of gold and chainmail. Floating trees! Look at it! Don't look at it. Terrifying. How is our map looking right now? We're still a little ways away from the tower, according to this. I'm gonna keep walking along the beach. This beach has a good number of cutscenes along it. I think now I'll begin turning into the swamp, because I don't think this map is necessarily all that accurate. Nor should it be, really, when you think about it, because why would how could a map be perfectly accurate? I don't want to deal with lizard men. Probably gonna have to, though. Yeah, you would, wouldn't you? Alright, well, Solar Wrath is probably the thing for them, but... I don't think the map is entirely accurate because, you know, A, it's a medieval map, so they kind of just put whatever. Especially in areas that they wouldn't know too well, which would be like a swamp. It's hard to navigate in a swamp, so it's hard to accurately map it. Solar Wrath? No. Surprisingly, not many things need Solar Wrath, mostly Aura of Death that handles all of this. I suspect everything but the Sergeant will flee. Yeah, he's committed. Alright, well. You asked for it. There's also a chest here, so that's something. You should have fled, man. You had your whole life ahead of you. Lizard men are actually one of the... They're a sentient race. They're not really monstrous. Their home is the swamp. So I kind of feel bad about coming in here and wrecking their shit, but... they attacked us, so... can we really be blamed? Alright. Next wave. Don't you dare. Keelan, how about, debilitation probably won't do anything to these guys, but I'll try it anyway. They are warriors. You gotta use the, each of the hexes on the opposing attribute. Since warriors have a lot of strength, it's not going to be enough to reduce their strength to a number. But stupidity should work. Ouch. I need Aileron to get a turn here, thank you. Stupidity. Just make you forget living. Yep, that did the trick. 7,000 experience points. Toidles. Lots of toidles. And a box with 200 gold. Woo! Hey, big spender. No, not interested. Let's get across this lake before anything else happens. That sound is familiar. Shamsuk's tower is right over here. Hear the music. Wow, I did pretty well about navigating the swamp. I never thought I'd see the day where I was proficient at it, but here it is. What's left of it, anyway. Can't help but sift through the ruins. Nothing but a bit of the foundation left and some cabinets and boxes, a bed, a stool. What a tragedy. It's also dredging up memories of his dead mother, so Halloran will want to depart this place quickly. So, touching each of the 3 pillars, it's time to go home. We arrive back in the forest. Back in Oisen Forest. Where I think we're gonna camp, because it's the middle of the night. And coming back into our kingdom in the middle of the night would be dumb. So let's have a night of marshmallows instead. No, you know what? No. I don't like that. It's raining still. I don't want no rain. On our last day of Aidyn. Still raining. Unacceptable. We're gonna get an ambush here, I just know it. We no longer have Beacon's sweet ranger skill to keep us safe. One more camp ought to do it. No rain, please. No rain. Good. That's perfect. 9 o'clock in the morning. Be back in time for lunch. And there's the rain. Well, you know what? That's fine. Whatever. Maybe the weather will change. Probably not. Sideways rain as well. Dugornia. Is it clearing up? I think it might be. Come on. Come on. It is. No, it isn't. It's just not playing the sound effect for some reason. Weird. I almost forgot to stop by Kendall's farm. That's where it all began. We should do that. Stop in and see his wife. Make sure she's doing alright. He would have compensated her, I'm sure. Right, I'm definitely not. It's not gonna happen. I'm not having rain on my day coming back in. It's a big no-no. Well, it's sunny now, but like, no. One more will get us today. No rain, please. Very good. Perfect. Nice clear morning. This is it, everyone. And that crappy music just comes in to ruin everything. Very sad. I think we will sell our gear, anything that we have left over, and then we will close this chapter. It was a fun return. And, who knows, maybe one day I will come back to Aidyn and do another playthrough of it with slightly different criteria on what I want to accomplish. And maybe do it with different party members. I don't know. Maybe a day. I've got other things that I'm working on right now, however, and this wasn't... Yeah, Phelan is dead, man. Yeah, you mustn't get out much. This guy mustn't get out much at all. Also, one hellhound hide. I will sell a turtle shell shield. I will sell this scale armor. These chaos robes. This chainmail. Never thought I'd get a fireball scroll. That's pretty cool. I'm sure I had it on my original file, because on my Nintendo 64's file, because javelin. Get rid of that. Those are Keelan's weapons. The Cyclops Hurlstar. Stealth potions, not something we make use of very often. We need a healing potion, so I'll buy one of those. We need some reagents to fill our stocks up. I'll go to the other shop for that. Just in case there's ever a time we need to come back, we'll be full up on our adventuring gear. Let's buy something. There we go. All set. Well, everyone, home sweet home. I think we'll end off in the throne room. First, I'm going to save my game right here. We'll save over, not the one with Beacon, because that was our original. We will save over this one here. And also remove this. There we go. 67 hours, 30 minutes, and 24 seconds. There's Gabriel. We will neglect to talk to him because technically the castle is still under siege right now. But we will pretend that is not the case. Let's go to the throne room. Our throne room. Where there is absolutely no chaos minions. We can end by the roll of knights. Or by the throne. I think by the throne. Alright everyone, I want to thank you all so much for coming back to experience this epilogue with me almost 2 years after finishing the game. By my calculations, the entire journey from Gwyrnia to Ygritte, excluding battles, cutscenes, dialogue, etc., took just shy of 60 minutes to complete, give or take a few minutes. It was really fun playing Aidyn Chronicles again, as it always is, and amazingly, even after all the time we've spent wandering the game, it still had some surprises for us. I definitely miss playing this. I hope this return brought some decent closure to the story I was trying to tell, for those who cared about it. I was so excited after initially completing the game that I never really got to say everything I wanted to in the final episode, so I think this ties all those loose ends up nicely. And I think I can finally say that this is the end of Alaron's story. Maybe we'll be back again one day, many years from now, but as it is, I think it's finally time to close the book. Before I go, I'll just say that this game is still very near and dear to my heart, as I know it is for many of you watching. I can't tell you how many kind messages that I've received over the years, from people telling me their stories and experiences, and in some cases even telling me that this LP had inspired them to play through Aidyn for themselves. Those kind of messages really mean a lot to me, and I really want to thank every one of you guys for them. You're a great audience, and it makes my day whenever I see stuff like that, guys. I really mean it. So, thanks again for watching, everybody. And until next time, farewell.